Kalen Patterson with Midwest Muscle. I'm here with Cliff Wilson. We're at the NGA Titan Classic 2013. Great show. Now, this show's run a little bit different. You know, it touches on a lot of things that you've talked about. And, you know, as a competitor, this is your first show. And I'm telling you, your legs, my God, your legs. I remember when they changed positions, I'm like, I got to step and dive past this guy's leg to even get out there. You're prepping people. You got pros now this year, and you're getting in this kind of shape. What the kind of background? What kind of mental edge? What is taking Team Wilson to this new level?
I appreciate it. I'm lucky to work with a lot of great clients. Gifted both genetically and also character. A lot of high character, hardworking people.
Honestly, that's true.
For myself, I'm trying to get to the level of a lot of my clients. I chose this as my first show because of the new format. Mm-hmm. The option to not do the posing routine. I think it's running
Which
pretty.
A lot of people decline.
Yeah, I think it's running pretty smoothly. Only about, I think somebody told me only about 20% of the competitors chose to do their posing routine. So, it's great. We get in, we do our prejudging, and then we find out right away where we place and everything. It was a tough class.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I know Brian Noe's brother was in the class, and there were a couple of I'm just happy to be in this group. That's for sure. But it's a good show to get out here and get my feet wet for the first show and see how it is. I still plan on getting better as the year goes on, but it was a good starter show for me for sure.
Now, having Team Wilson and your wife Katie doing what they're doing as far as support, how much did that take the stress factor away? Because I noticed a lot of competitors 2 or 3 shows in, they're falling apart. They're going to pieces, and your team has been holding together. You guys are doing a great support thing. I personally, I appreciate it because, like you said, you do bring good characters to the show, and backstage is where you really see what people are worth. And you've brought some great characters, and along with yourself. So how does that transition as far as stress and prep and whatever getting ready for a show?
Oh, I mean, it's been unbelievable. I'm getting ready for my first show. I've been trying to keep it pretty steady with, getting ready for a show can be an emotional thing.
Yes.
You're feeling great about how you're looking one day and then
Taking
not so great the
calls from
next.
other
And then, I try to keep it pretty steady, but my clients have been unreal just with the amount of support they're showing me, and it helps a lot. And one of the things when I'm trying to decide if I'm going to work with somebody or if I can work with somebody, the first thing I look at is what their work ethic is like and how their character is, because that's most important to me when it comes to who I'm working with. So it's been quite a ride getting ready for this first show, and I plan on doing quite a few after this for the rest of this year. So I'm not burnt out by any means, so I can keep going for sure.
Yeah. Now, having Katie being so cool and calm in the audience, where she's calling out, what's missing and what you're not doing right, that's got to be even better instead of that hysterical yell that I'm so used to hearing from the wives or the counterpart. That's got to be an awesome feeling.
Yeah, I honestly have the best wife a guy could ask for. Most, I know how it can be taxing for a spouse.
Yes.
That's not
Very.
Competing when they have their spouse competing. Katie supports me 100%, and not only she finds a great way to strike a balance between supporting and encouraging me, but also being an honest critic of where I stand. Mm-hmm. Whereas other people might tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good.
Yes.
She does for me and tells me what I need to hear rather than what I want to hear. So that's important for me because it's hard to objectively view yourself sometimes when you're getting ready for a show.
And that's something, I was ready to ask you, but I appreciate you touching on it. As far as, you getting ready and you getting your clients ready, and they're doing great, and then you're getting yourself ready. I mean, because it's got to be like push-pull a lot.
It's been pretty easy, actually, easier than I expected to balance getting my clients ready as well as myself. Mm-hmm. It's I've taken so many people through the process that and it's not that hard.
Like second nature.
Yeah. It's not that hard to really do that, and I also make sure I don't overextend myself by taking on too many clients. I'm at
balance.
Yeah. Some coaches they just take on everybody that
About the money.
inquires. Yeah, you know, I set a very strict cap on how many people I can prep at one time. So, you know, if it means turning people away to make sure I can still prep myself comfortably and prep my clients, you know, that's what I do.
Yeah, 'cause I think you guys have logged more hours and miles than me and Mike.
Yeah, you know, quite a bit. You know, I'm always in close contact with my clients. And,
Yes.
you know,
And I appreciate that.
yeah, and you know, it's you know, everybody's show day is important, and you know, I think too often a lot of coaches, I've seen it before, where they you know, they compete and it's just their clients take a back seat, which should never be the case. You know what I mean? It's you should be able to attend to both equally.
Yes. Now you have a lot of members here in the audience and on stage. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know how you do it. I'm glad you can. You know, you wear many hats, and I appreciate you putting them all on at one time and being able to don them right. So, you know, thanks a lot. It's always good to see you at the shows. I know you're going to bring good people, and I know we're going to have fun while we're here. So for Cliff Wilson, Galen Patterson, Katie, you did a good job in the audience. I just want to tell you that was awesome. And everybody else, Team Wilson, great guys, but I'm just so impressed that the wife can hold herself together like that. Midwest Muscle, we are out.